Hi guys, my name is Derek Walker.
I'm John Grise.
It's John Grise. I'm a writer and independent filmmaker. He's obviously an actor and director. Many of you know him. We are here today to tell you about our new movie. It's called Another Man's Gun, and we're here to talk to you about how we can make it together using Kickstarter.
Let me just tell you a little bit about how we met. Derek Walker approached me about 3 years ago with this amazing script. And in the time that we spent over the last few years, we have really, we've completely allowed this film to have its vision. And I think that we share an incredible vision about where this film is and where this film can go. And this is why we decided to come to Kickstarter to get this thing started. There's a lot of great films that have launched through Kickstarter, and we felt like this would be the perfect opportunity. We don't want to compromise the vision. The film is an amazing story, and Derek's going to tell you
That's
a little
right.
bit about the story.
So you're probably wondering, like, what is Another Man's Gun about? Well, Another Man's Gun is a Western. It takes place in the early 1840s on the unorganized territory of what is today Nebraska. It follows the story of Buck. He's a young pioneer, a young farmer. Years earlier, his father has passed away. His mother and his two little sisters are then forced to move into the property of this old rancher and their half-wit son. Through the years of living there, they're treated like animals.
They're indentured
Forced
servants.
to work like slaves. They have no money, no way out. They endure abuse, physical and mental. It's a really terrible situation.
And finally, the 16-year-old Buck recognizes that there's an opportunity. They're going to be bringing a teacher into this unorganized territory from Louisiana. And the person that they have picked to go pick up this teacher is a little too old, and it's a tough journey. And so he campaigns, petitions to get the opportunity to go and pick up this teacher, because this $100 is going to save his family. It's really what he needs to do. So it's not an easy journey. It's a long journey.
For him to travel from Nebraska to New Orleans to pick up this teacher was quite a task, especially when you're alone on a
16
wagon.
years old, never having done a journey like this, and of
Right.
course his mother and his sisters don't want him to go, but he knows that this is the only way that he's going to save his family from this really horrible situation.
If you like westerns, and you like all the traditional Western themes, this film has it all. This film has, Buck, in order for him to make his journey, endures starvation, drought, flash floods, unmapped lands, wild Indians. He gets lost. He gets caught up in a chase for stolen money. Anything and everything will go wrong, and all he wants to do is provide that better life for his family.
Just so you know, his research, again, I'm just going to reiterate, this is a guy who has driven probably 24,000 miles back and forth, location scouting. Even before I met him, he had photographs of where he thought would be the great places to film that were authentically and historically correct for the time. It's a clear vision. My intention is to make a great movie in the spirit of John Ford, in the spirit of some of the great Westerns. And my father, Tom Grise, had made a Western many years back that to this day created a paradigm for me to follow, because he was a deep aficionado of the West and researching the West. And the real Western buffs love his film Will Penny, but more importantly, this is a film that's not just for people who love Westerns. There's an incredible sense of relationships and an incredible sense of drama in this film that kind of supersede the genre.
It's through his history, it's his experience on Will Penny, working with Charlton Heston and Bruce Dern and his father directing that film. I mean, it was really one of the great Westerns, of our time. And his experience, his connection to the genre, and his knowledge is why I asked him to, be a part of this film and asked him to direct the film, because I trust nobody better than this man right here with my baby. And with his vision, he's going to bring you an amazing film.
We want to tell this story as close to the way the story actually would have happened.
Yeah, through the years of research I've done, the story came together through, trail diaries, from the Oregon trails, the pioneers that moved across our country.
Andy Adams, Log of a Cowboy, which is one of my favorite books. Andy Adams' Log of a Cowboy is a great reference, and actually, even though it's from a later time, it's from the 1870s, but it's an amazing book. You know what this movie is about? This movie is about this country. It's about you, it's about me, It's about how we got started in this country, and it's about fortitude, and it's about people who had to fight and toil to get to the place that we have now, to enjoy the luxury that we have now in this
That's
country.
right. This film is about the people of this amazing country. It's their determination, their spirit, the things that it took them to get to where they are today.
The fact is that you can do almost anything in this country if people are willing to be your angels and to help you out, because we all do this together. We are a fabric. It's not one thread, it's a fabric. And this is what this whole thing is about. This is why we love Kickstarter. Amazing.
Yep. So look, you guys, we can't, thank you enough for your time, for listening to us.
Yeah, thanks for coming and checking us out.
Please, if, like John said, if you find it anywhere in your heart that you want to be a part of this film, if you share our vision in any way for this, if you want to see, if you're a fan of Westerns and you want to see a great new Western film be made at all, please click the link right now. Donate to our Kickstarter. Please, choose any of our pledge levels. Check out our rewards. We got amazing rewards. Anything
Yeah, we
from,
do.
From special screenings to the opportunity to meet us and talk to us.
And
about
Uncle
the
Rico
film.
footballs. No.
Yeah, signed Uncle Rico footballs. You never know. There's a lot of great rewards and a lot of great motivation and reasons to, besides making a great film, for you guys to be involved. So please check us out on Twitter, check us out on Facebook, check out our website, anothermansgun.com. So thank you so much.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye.